Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an AMX 1390. It's a Tier 9 French light tank. It's located on the South Spawn of Fisherman's Bay and it's under the command of SlyMeerkat. Now this little beast has a 4-shot magazine, 19mm. It was an upgraded version of the AMX 1375. Then they thought that the 75mm just couldn't cut it anymore, so they gave it a 90mm, boosted its damage to 240 alpha. Well, not in reality, but obviously in the game it's gone from 170 to 240, so obviously you've got a big punch now. 4 shots. 21 seconds to reload a mag, but once you've reloaded it, you've got a very quick gun, 2.21 seconds between each shot. So you can unload 4 shells on the enemy in 6 seconds. And, well, 240, you're going to do just under a K of damage to an enemy tank. He's found himself right at the centre line to spot the enemy tanks. He's found an E50 straight off. Can he get shots on the guy? No, not at the moment, because he's actually hiding behind that wall, but he is getting spotting assists because he is highlighting that guy. Just have a quick look behind him. Now, we featured SlyMeerkat on our channel many times before. As you know, he's the gentleman who actually has a real pair of meerkats, Toffee and Fudge, who tend to sit on his lap whilst he's playing the game and fight each other as well while they're doing that. If you don't know what a meerkat is, look it up or look up some videos on it.
That was fucking close! That was close!
Well, you could say the E50 knows he's here, but he's back in the garage now, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, he's fired 2 shots. Now, he's popped the reload straight away, because even though he's only fired 2, it's much better to have a full mag ready to go, just in case he comes across an enemy where he needs the full 1,000 hit points of damage straight off the bat. In fact, it's not a full 1,000, it's 960 hit points of damage potential in 4 shots in 6 seconds time. Okay, there are some enemies just the other side of that centre line. And A phase 1. And he's rubbing right up against the edge of that wall. There's Progetto. Oh, tries to be sneaky.
That was close.
Well, the guy's feeling...
That was close.
Yep, 2 shots. In fact, actually, am I seeing this? He's actually got some damage assist on the Progetto as well. So the Progetto was eventually taken out by the CS-53, but he's not loaded yet, and that Wizzy 132A, the Chinese light tank, went through the frame, and unfortunately he's now at the other side of the wall. You can see how good a position this is, but it is also quite a dangerous position because Arty can launch shells behind that wall if they can just get over the lip on that corner there. So you aren't taking a huge risk if you sit behind here for too long, but luckily for Sly, he's not being spotted whilst he's here. He's got a rather colourful paint job on that one, hasn't he? All the AMX 1375s were upgraded eventually to the 90mm standard. Well, I say all, but there are a few examples of AMX 1375s still around with a 75mm gun. One of them was restored. In fact, one of the members of What Arty Noobs is the gentleman who restored an AMX 1375, and he's now going to restore one of the AMX 13105s, the Artys.
Was close.
Tried to get the second round in, he couldn't get it unfortunately, but the AE phase 1 took some damage from Arty shortly after, so he's picked up some more spotting assists, 2.5k of spotting, 1k of damage. Oh, tree went down, the guy's just the other side. Sly saw that, there he is. He's not loaded yet, that's the problem, and the Wizzy 132 might think he's unloaded. Oh, got it fire! Yes!
Wait.
Yeah.
That was close.
He took a round from the convoy, but he did get the Wizzy 132A. You set light to him and watched him burn to death. And oh, that convoy knows he's here. And he's trying to get him. He's safer poking out this side, because if he tries to poke out the other, the convoy will have a shot. But he's decided to pull away from that situation because he's actually fairly dangerous there. In fact, actually, he's run out of premium rounds now. And so that's why he's got a short loadout in the mag at the moment. Only 3 shells. There goes the AE phase 1. So he can move up to this position and shoot down into the town now. No, first shot doesn't do anything. Second one just hits the tracks so they can arm him. But he gets the kill with the third. And now he's on reload. Just goes to show how this tank can be so useful, so flexible, so mobile. I know we've seen games with the Baseman from Hell in his AMX 1390 before, and I think he's going to do a drive-by on that 110. 110's looking this way at the moment though. He needs the guy to fire so he can dash out and then do some shots on him. Hello! Oh, he got it! Sneaky shot! Now, the 110 is looking this direction, but if he gets distracted by the ST2, then Sly might be able to poke out. Is he going to go round the guy? Oh, no, he's going to shoot at the AMX 13, E75 rather. He's sitting on that corner. They've killed the 110. So he's going to do a drive-by on the 277. Oh, he fails to get it on the E75. The 277 dies, so does the E75, but he has lost a whole load of hit points, the E75, 476, an APCR round as well, which wasn't really necessary, but sort of like rubs it in. At least the guy, the enemy E75, lost a huge amount of credits firing that premium round for no effect, because an armor piercing round would have done the same job. Very thin armor on the AMX 13. So there's only 5 enemies remaining. He's decided to go up the back of the map, give him a bit of cover from those bushes. He might find an Arty in one of those bushes. Oh, no, there's the Arty. You can just see his gun, but we can't see him.
That was fucking close! That was close.
Klaus is everywhere. He's just waiting for the reload. Oh, the T-28's firing speculatively. He doesn't know where Sly is, but he's just sort of like firing into the bushes generally. Go for the kill as soon as you can get it, Sly. Go for the engine, go for the engine, go for the engine.
That
yes,
was close.
That's his. And that means there's only 2 enemies remaining. The 261 is spotted and he's running. The convoy's up the north end of the map, so he's going to actually, or north end, the other end. So he's just going to sit here in the cap, and that's that. The end of the game. What a good game that was. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And here's the end of battle stats. It's an ace tanker in the AMX 1390 for SlyMeerkat. He managed to get a spotter badge for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage. An arsonist for setting light to an enemy tank and watching it burn to death. That's the Wizzy 132A. A fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He did get 4 exactly, and a 5 for effect for doing more damage than hit points of his own vehicle. No other medals, I'm afraid, on this occasion, but he did get the satisfaction of getting a nice ace tanker out of it. Let's have a look at team score. He didn't get the highest damage in the game. That went to the E75 and the enemy team. The guy who fired a shell into him, 4,681 hit points of damage to him. He got the high caliber. The next high scorer was the ST2 on his own team with 2,979, then the CS52 with 2,924, followed by SlyMeerkat with 2,665 from that one. When it came to kills though, he had the highest number of kills with 4, 3 kills to the Object 261 on the enemy team, 2 kills to the ST2 and the Object 261 on his own team. When it came to base XP, nobody could touch him. 1,240 base from that one. 971 went to the CS52, 857 to the ST2. He fired 17 rounds in that game, got 13 direct hits and 12 penetrations. Damage of 2,665 hit points, of which 805 were at more than 300 meters. He received 2 hits, both were penetrations, I'm afraid. One from the convoy, and that one did quite a lot of damage. The other one was from the E75. Unfortunate about that, but he sort of like suddenly stopped when he ran into something, and then the E75 found it easy to pump around into him. 3 vehicles spotted, 7 enemy vehicles damaged, 4 killed, and 3,359 hit points of spotting assist. He earned 36,764 credits from a premium account, and after repair and ammunition resupply took away 39,369 credits, 1,240 XP, but took away 1,860 altogether. So a very good ace for the SlyMeerkat, and I hope you enjoyed this replay. If you did, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a comment down below because it feeds the YouTube algorithm, and thank you for watching.